Hey everyone, in this video we are going to work on SolidWorks Weldment, and I'm going to try to explain you the commands and what we can do with SolidWorks Weldment, some tricks and some useful examples. I'm going to try to explain whole commands. Let's start then with a sketch in our front plane. I'm using a rectangle, center rectangle, and I started on my plane, and I'm saying this dimension 1000 and this is 500, and I'm going to convert this to construction line, and I'm going to offset my line to 200 millimeter away, and the same for this also, this dimension 200 millimeter. And we are closing our sketch, and we are starting with the basic command of the weldment, which is structural member. The place where our profiles in it. As you see here, there are selections. We are using generally ISO standards, and I'm choosing from here ISO. And type of profiles here: angle iron, C channel, and my new profiles, rectangular tube. It is also so easy to add here any profile. In my videos you can find it also. And I'm going to use 80 by 43 millimeter profile in this model, what we are going to make it. And I'm simply choosing my sketches, my lines. As you see, profile is horizontally shown up on my screen. To change it, I'm just coming here and saying 90 degree. As you see, it is simply now turned, rotate around, and my line now in the middle of my profile section. If we draw our drawing as a sketch as a outer dimensions, then I should locate my profile in this point. How we are doing that? We are just saying locate profile and clicking the line and finishing our process. For the other line, we are done now with this. I'm going to use the same process. In fact, what I'm doing when I'm drawing this kind of things, instead of making this process again, I am just basically mirroring. But to understand the command how it's working, I am going to try to do everything here. Again, locate profile and moving our points to outer. And with new group, I am going to determine these inner profiles. As you see, profile is here again very horizontally staying. I don't want to change it, but I want to say this is my outer line. You should be inside. Then again we are coming locate and clicking here easily. As you see, because of we are combining here all groups, automatically my program is making trims also here. I'm going to say it now done, and in the second step I'm going to determine here my profile position, and then we are going to see what's going to happen. Again, I choose structural member. As you see now, because they are not in a whole in one group, under groups, my program doesn't understand now where it should be trimmed. Just the thing I'm going to do here again, I'm going to rotate my profile, and I'm saying now this line, my profile section line, that is okay, and we are just move out from here. As you see, they are now profile now starting from out. It is simple to fix it. We have a trim accent command, which is in according to the corner types or according to the surface, which is trimming our unnecessary bodies. We are simply choosing an unnecessary one, and we are choosing the planes where surfaces or planes where our profile should end. As you see, these areas looking now as a discard and this cube. We can change this by clicking on this simple here by the menu here, and by saying OK, simply our program cut my unnecessary parts of my profiles. We can cut these things also by easily our extrude cut command. My profile now is somehow ready. To make it a little bit not boring, I'm going to give some colors because screen color also not so much interesting. I'm generally using some darker colors for profile. This is now okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create a plane, and I'm going to mirror my whole body. I'm saying 1000 millimeter away, open a plane. This is going to be my middle plane, because I want my dimensions 2000 millimeter. In fact, I'm choosing mirror, and bodies to mirror, simply choosing my profiles. As you see, it is now done. What we are going to do now, we are going to use again the command by now creating another sketches easily to locate profiles where I want. I want my profiles to pass by from top and from in the surface in the middle. For that reason, I'm going to open here a sketch, and by normal to, I'm going to look from the top plane, and now we are locating our sketch on the corner, and again Weldment structural member. I'm going to use same profile, I'm not going to change it. Profile, as you see here, now out, and we are going to make locate profile, which is now easily here. As you see, we connect both profile, and now we are going to open here another sketch, which should start from here to other plane. I am having my line again, and because of there's no corner, I am creating here virtual corner by construction geometry, and now I am moving to other side. Nowadays I start to use in my new company another design program. For that reason, little bit I'm struggling to mouse and zoom out commands, because it is quite different than what I'm using now. Exactly, we connect our points. As you can see, it is here, and we are using again Weldment structural member, the same tube, rectangular tube. My profile, as you see, it is located. I am saying again to it locate profile, and this corner going to be my location where my sketches stays, and we've simply finished. Now, because of I draw my sketch in the middle of all planes, now I am able to mirror them easily. I'm choosing mirror command here, top plane, bodies to mirror, and as you see, here my profiles now connected to the both sides. Now I'm going to use other commands. For example, profiles in the top is open. I wanna close this one. Just I am clicking the surface, and here options, inside, outside, and you know, in the middle, these options there is. By just clicking the top, you are seeing that, and here there is the thickness of material, and there's corner treatment. If you want, you can make corners to our part. Here there is a offset also. We can say here now 0, and we can say our radius 5. When we are making this kind of parts, we are always a little bit making this radius is bigger than what is the normal value, because sometimes profiles radius changing according to the provider. Here I am saying this 10 mm, for example, do not have any problem, and I create my profile cap here. By the same way, I am going to create here, which is it will be on the top of this one, to make clear how the command is working. For example, I am going to say here corner 8 mm, let's say. It seems with my profile same, and it is 10 mm high. As you see, it is done. The other command here, what we can use is gusset. It is creating ribs between the two profile to support to beams. It is simply working with just the surface where it will be located, and here there is two type of profile, which is triangular, which is also polygonal profile. By this menu, you are locating it in the according to the position. If you want in the middle, you are choosing this one. If it's like this here, in the middle going to be also profile, and I'm going to make it 8 mm, and the dimensions will be 100 by 100, let's say. I'm going to try the other one at the other corner. It is now located easily here. To make clear, generally in the drawings we are making them in different colors to make understanding easily. But in this surfaces, I'm going to create another one. This one, I'm again choosing the surface, and the thickness of material 8 mm, and will be on the down part, and it is simply accepting the finishing surface between radius and the flat surface. If you are not agree with that, you can move by normal commands. Here also you can, by clicking this thicknesses side, you can also determine to something like that, but it will not be somehow how it should be. If you want, I am choosing both one and offset in the middle, and we are okay with the dimensions. As you see here, it is located here. I'm not using these things two times. Simply, when everything done in my model, I am using my mirror command, which is easier. Also, when you change one thing, the other also when you make revisions, other change also automatically, which is it is something so good. Sometimes maybe you will not want this one, then you can simply use again the command. Generally, this Weldment's working like this. There is not something more about to say about it, but I'm going to make another example. Now I am going to use 3D sketch. By 3D sketch also you can create your 3D the three-dimensional profile lines, and then you can use simply by this way the like how it should be in the Weldment. I'm saying to here to the sketch start, and I'm having one line, and or let's have a rectangle here. Will be easier. I'm going to create a cube, and we will see what we can do about it. And it should be like full. It is simply 500 by 500 millimeter going to be. I think it is asking me to direction, and you are from X direction. I want to be in the X direction. I'm taking my sketch line again. As you see, it is not in the right dimensions. I want to go move on that dimension, and then I'm choosing just simply tab command, and here I'm making a line which will be 500 millimeter, because we are making cube now. And I am going to have again one rectangle with tab command button under my keyboard. I change the direction, and all those three will be equal, and it should be on the, if you look to your origin y-axis, this should be in x-axis, and as you see now my sketch is now dark, and I am connecting corners to each other, and simply I'm going to have it square tube 40 by 40. Let's choose because it sizes, our size is so little. I am choosing simply the same direction once, and as you see everything is in the middle, and I am okay with that. Now I'm not going to change it. I'm creating another new group here. Sorry, this one and this one. What our program simply made it, because of the my profile location is in the up, he automatically added in the middle of the line to the dimension, the profile outer dimension. It is like 20 millimeter for 40 millimeter square tube. We can easily change it again here. Locate profile, we can say going to be here. As you see, it is shortened, but when it comes to here, because of they are not in this different groups, they move down. If you don't want this, you should create this second group in two time. I mean like this we are going to create, and one we say you move in, as you see, and we are again creating a new group and choosing our sketch here, line here, and locate profile, and again say them the outer middle line. As you see now my profiles, which is in the y direction, is 500 millimeter, and there is corner points which we can create another kind of connection, different connection type. I'm going to create a group 5, and I choose this one, and I'm just clicking here, and for 3-1 there is a trim order. Sorry, or is it not going to work because there is for connection. It is going to work simply between 2-1, and I'm just choosing here just trim order B1 or 2 or this one by choosing this, the second one or first one. As you see, and I'm clicking out. The thing is, we should make now again creating, let's create here let's finish our model and then check it again in the another example, how the command is working, because of my tube is now in down and they somehow fixed this. Now not making anymore longer, and again we are creating a new group, and I simply choose to line, and I'm choosing a locate again. As you see, my square cube profile is done. For example, if you wanted to make the outer dimension is just 500 by simply changing your 3D dimensional sketch sizes, your profile dimensions will be the desired value, which is now here. As you see, 540. We can just simply come here and say this dimension minus 40, and as you see now it is shortened. For this one also we don't need to do that, because already we choose the outer side. And now if we measure from both sides, you see it is 500 millimeter. Here also, from this surface to other surface, it is 500 millimeter. In all directions it is 500 millimeter. As you see, yeah, that is okay. Now I'm going to show one simple way to create 3D cube or rectangular sketch by just simply using the normal sketch command. We are also closing this and opening again a part, and I'm choosing sketch. On my plane I'm creating a new one, 500 millimeter by 500 millimeter. I'm saying the two corner is equal, and I'm choosing extrude wall space command, and in the mid plane option I'm saying 500 millimeter. Now I have a cube. Simply I'm going to convert all lines by 3D sketch command and convert entities. I am just choosing the corners of the, yes, we can choose also surfaces, but then there is a possibility to convert 2 times the lines, and that can create some problems. As you see, I am choosing all surfaces, all edges, and saying convert. I have a cube here automatically created. As you see, it's a 3D dimensional sketch. If I want my cube dimensions to make it rectangular one, for example, I can say here 1000, and automatically my dimension is also going to be 1000 millimeter. It's a simple trick about how to use this command sometimes, and I'm going to show you the corner connections in another part, which I couldn't show in the cube profile. We are creating a sketch like L form. Let's say this is 1000 millimeter, and I'm going to use now another command, another profile. It's going to be a C channel 100 by 10 millimeter. I just click on my sketch. I want in the middle of my sketch, and I choose it, and the second line I click it, and simply there is a connection type 45 millimeter. Now by clicking this point, you can create create the connection type. How it's going to be, as you see, let's see together. Yeah, as you see now, there is a this connection type, and again just you can come this point and say just 45 millimeter, or from up to down, or from here to up. This kind of connection can be possible also by choosing this command. And with the same sketch, I'm going to show also in a normal tube, rectangular tube, yeah, 80 by 40, and we are just choosing our tool sketch, and now by clicking point, the connection between two profiles we can choose as an option how it should be by changing these things. Always later possible to change by also cutting simply this profile, so you can change your connection type. And if you want, you can create your half sections, and then what I did before, like mirror method, you can simply create it, or you can create whole 3D sketch which is belong to last form of your frame, and then you can follow up all the same things, creating by groups for the different directional lines, and it's going to be also somehow the same result. But I always find quite simple to use mirror commands to make the same things the other side. Yeah, the things about the commands, what can I say? Simple like that. I hope it will be the very helpful video for the new beginners to see how the command is working, what we can do about simply with Weldment commands, Weldment options. Thank you for watching. I hope you are enjoying. If you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe and like my video. See you.